I noticed something about grades, motivation, and what we mean when we talk about equity. In schools, we often say we don't want to pick winners and losers. It sounds right. It sounds fair. It sounds compassionate. But here's the thing I've been noticing. Every system picks winners and losers. The only question is how and by whom. In a traditional grading system, outcomes are visible. Students see effort connect the results. They see improvement matter. They see that practice, consistency, and persistence change things over time. That system isn't perfect. It never was. But it's legible. When outcomes are legible, students can orient themselves. They may not like where they are, but they can see a path forward. As we've tried to make schools more fair, something subtle has happened. We've started intervening earlier, adjusting outcomes, softening consequences, reframing results. Not because kids are lazy, not because teachers don't care, but because we don't want anyone to feel labeled or left behind. The intention is good, but the effect is more complicated. When we pre-correct outcomes, we don't eliminate judgment. We relocate it. Instead of students seeing how effort, time, and revision affect learning, decisions start happening invisibly through accommodations, adjustments, exceptions, and protections that students don't fully understand. Over time, something changes. Students stop seeing school as a place where their choices shape results. They start seeing it as a place where results are managed. And when outcomes feel managed, motivation changes. Not because kids don't care, but because it becomes harder to tell what actually matters. If effort doesn't clearly connect to outcome, and outcome doesn't clearly reflect learning, then feedback stops being information and starts feeling personal. That's when students disengage. That's when they play it safe. That's when they stop taking academic risks. Not because they want less responsibility, but because the system feels unpredictable. What's especially hard is that we often frame this as protecting students. But protection without clarity doesn't build confidence, it builds caution. Real confidence comes from knowing I can try, I can fail, I can adjust, and I can still move forward. That requires visible cause and effect. When everything is smoothed in advance, students don't learn resilience, they learn uncertainty. They don't know whether they're succeeding, or being helped, or being spared. And that uncertainty is exhausting. I don't think the answer is harsher grading, and I don't think it's pretending all students start in the same place. I think the answer is humility. Fewer hidden adjustments, clearer expectations, more honest feedback, more room for effort to matter again. Not because outcomes should be equal, but because learning should be understandable. Students don't need perfect systems. They need systems they can trust. And trust doesn't come from protecting kids from outcomes. It comes from helping them understand how outcomes are made. That's just something I've been noticing.